This is the town of Franklin, Pennsylvania.
And he's wide open to you taping and telling about it.
We could just put it in our donation.
That's fine.
That's Vince and Sherry, and we're going to get the abbreviated $5
We're going to do
tour.
the upstairs tour, which we already took. I'm going to go downstairs.
Okay.
And maybe you can do a zip around there when you're done, okay? Because I haven't seen downstairs yet.
This is just like tremendous.
Yeah.
So you're the owner of the museum?
No, I'm the manager.
The manager of it.
Interim
Okay.
manager, yeah. There's a non-profit that owns the museum, that runs it. This is a music box. It's a Swiss music box from 1886. A Mamad Ferez. This was between $850 and $1,000 in 1886. And you could buy a two-bedroom house for the same price at the time.
So back then that was extremely expensive.
The average person did not have one of these. And it has a music box and the drums, the woodblock, bells, and then there's organ pipes in the front here too.
Look at the action on this thing. So does it play different songs, or is this?
There's 6 songs on this cylinder. And this was made with these clips. You could actually take the cylinders out and switch them around. Where some of these other machines, the roll was built into the box. So those are, it's like buying a record album. There's 6 songs on that one, but those were the 6 songs
That was
you
it.
got. That was it.
That's all you got.
So there's a number of phonographs from the Edison that has the cylinders. The Edison record has a cylinder. This is 1902 Edison phonograph.
So all these operate.
These operate, yeah.
Amazing. If that doesn't put a smile on your face listening to this stuff, nothing will.
Yeah, that's right.
Who's singing that? Do you know?
Yeah. Duet, don't worry. Yeah, I don't see a name on that one.
That's great.
Worry.
It's 1906, you said, huh?
1906, Victor.
But oh, how she lied. Oh, did she lie? Yeah, I'll say she lied. Your heart must be broken. I've sighed and I've cried. She made a fool of me.
The sound got a little clearer, a little louder, huh?
Me astray. I guess to protect you, she took it away. She said she'd return it on some rainy day. But oh, how she lied to me. She told me to bet on a horse thing event would win 10 to 1. Oh, a fortune you get. Well, it's now 10 to 5,
That's what
and the
happens when
horse
the string
thinks
starts running out.
Oh, how she lied to me. I'll never forget how she acted the last time that I took her out. Why, what did she do? Did she upset you? My feelings were hurt beyond doubt. She said goodbye, Valentino, as we stood there by the old mill. What, she called you Rudolph? Well, that's mighty strange. Yeah, my name ain't Rudolph, it's Bill. She told me she loved me, but oh, how she lied. Did that baby die? I'll say that she lied. Your heart must be broken. Goodbye to my bride. I hope that she's satisfied. I want to see Washington someday, she said. Oh, you loaned her the money? Yeah, I said go ahead. But someone just told me George Washington said, oh, how she lied to me. She called me her angel and raved constantly. Said that someday her sweet hubby I'd be. Why, that baby pulled the same pattern on me. Oh, how she lied to me.
With the bigger disc, you get a longer song and more octaves underneath here.
Now, would this be found more in amusement park stores, or would this be in a house?
This was a wedding gift to a couple, this one. So this would have been in somebody's house, but you would have been well-to-do.
Right, not the average person.
The average person. This was $250 in 1897, and the people, an average person made $1 a day. So that's over a year's salary for the average person. Storage for your other discs is underneath there.
Wow.
Banjo Billy, and when you turn on the phonograph, he dances and plays his banjo.
That I've never seen before.
Wurlitzer 148. It's our brass band. And like you said, they are loud when you turn them on.
Here we go. Enjoy this. If that doesn't make you want to get up and dance.
Right.
And you said that was on a roller skating rink.
In the roller skating rink in Stoneborough.
That's PA, right?
PA, yeah. It's, I guess, between here and Ohio. It's west of here, east of Ohio.
Wow. You talk about a wall of sound on that thing.
Now, you were mentioning about the amusement parks in Ohio. This Wurlitzer up here is from Idora Park in Youngstown.
Wow.
This one right here.
That was a famous park.
And when the park closed in '84, that's whenever Jake got this. The horses, they reconditioned the horses, and it's actually at Jane's Carousel in Brooklyn. It's underneath the Brooklyn Bridge. So the horses are, we have one of our young members that lives in Brooklyn, and he says, oh, I've been to Jane's Carousel. And he's big into these band organs. When he comes and visits his family that live in the area, he makes sure that they stop here and they get to listen to the band organ. So this is from Idora Park in Youngstown.
Totally different sound than that other one. This is more whimsical. What a joy. Totally different sound than the roller skating rinks.
Right. And this is a calliope from 1980 or 1927.
The year my dad was born.
And with the big pipes, they only made 3 of this, and this is the only original one left that still plays.
How fun.
And these, like I said, even sound different than these other organs because these are like whistles. Each of those pipes, it's just the air going through, so it's like blowing whistles.
The little knickknacks and...
A lot of it's from the same time periods. This is a violino virtuoso. It's 1911. It's a violin and a piano duet.
This one's totally different, and we keep saying different things here. A different style. Now this reminds me of listening or watching an old silent film about a tragedy. It's a little more somber sounding. I could visualize Charlie Chaplin getting kicked out of his little
He
shack.
has his old sad face,
Yeah.
crying, walking down the street or something. Yeah.
That's what I envision when I hear this. A sad Charlie Chaplin movie. The amount of work in these things.
All of the hand craftsmanship.
I mean, the cabinets are beautiful, and then the intricate work of it.
It's a simulated 10-piece orchestra. Lived a lot of its life Seabreeze Park in Rochester, New York.
Okay, that park I'm not familiar with.
This is the last Berrywood in the world that still plays. They had people from the Smithsonian when the museum opened up, and they said, oh, you should put this in a box and will it into a warehouse somewhere, but we get to listen to it.
such a unique sound.
Yeah, they're all different.
Right. I mean, just totally different. They all got their own personality,
Yes.
right? If you say a personality for an animate object, I don't know what.
Well, that's why you say even with the instruments where some of the phonographs or music boxes, when the spring starts running down, they slow up and you can tell. Other ones just stop. The one over, the big one, kind of jerks a little bit before it stops. So like you said, they all have their own little personalities. Then this is a player piano here. So you could sit down and, if you knew how to play the piano, you could sit down and play it, or it plays off the roll of music. And we like to say it's the original karaoke because they did put the words to the side of the music.
Nice.
There, your voice is coming in.
Season?
Yeah, on some of them we put the Christmas rolls.
You could have your computers. This is craftsmanship here. The amount of work to design one of these must have been incredible.
Hook up each pneumatic line from the right hole to the right note.
I'll bring the material up to you.
I'm going to show you, I'm going to tell you how to make a banjo. You cut a pole right.
I can't sew nothing, and I even understand.
Ukulele,
I mean, it's not
There's a
complicated to put.
picture of him. He sang "When You Wish Upon a Star's" Pinocchio.
To get it done sometime this
Won an Oscar.
We'll see.
Sold 74 million records.
Bring you the material anyway.
Tax, alimony, gambling, and addiction. Died penniless.
Put it together for you.
wow.
I always thought that was interesting that that's a statue up there and we have a picture of the actual person.
Well, at least start it, try it out myself.
That's
Get
rare.
some learning.
I've never seen one of those. Ukulele Ike.
It's a good service for learning how to do stuff.
For everything.
Hmm.
It is.
That'll teach you not to pick up the ukulele,
I get,
right? It leads to all that misery.
Yeah,
I
that's
think
pretty.
when did they do this? There's a sign, maybe 08, they replaced the elevator.
So we're heading up to the 3rd floor to see what treasures up there.
Yeah, 08, they replaced
yeah.
the elevator.
That's nice. They had a lot of supporters and contributions. Holy moly, kitchen. Did you have one of these in your house, Carey, at any time? We did. We had actually 2 of them in the family. One of them ended up at our house. I don't have it anymore, sorry to say.
Originally, what was this whole building?
There was a millinery shop, or Anderson's Furniture was here.
Is there any history of the social organizations, internet?
That's
Oddfellows?
why, I'm not sure which one, if it was the
Mason.
Oddfellows.
There's
The
so
Masons
many.
used to be a couple doors over,
Okay,
but that's why the
yeah.
shuffleboard's on the floor. It was one of the social
Well,
organizations.
back in the late 1800s, there was literally, dozens of them. Pythias, Oddfellows, I mean, it just goes on. Woodsman, there was loads of them back then. This is a nice spot, gorgeous. The ceiling is beyond belief, sweet. So much of that stuff in these old buildings has been covered up.
Yeah, they're gonna redo the floor and work on the walls here starting in another month. Well, December's not that far away.
So this is a non-profit organization, of course.
Right.
And how big is the board? Are they all local or is
They're local people on the board. I'm on the board. I'm one of the board members.
Okay.
There's 9 right now, and you can have up to 15.
Okay. That's pretty good. 9's pretty good number.
So there's 9 on the board that's fairly active.
And membership overall?
I'm not sure how many members we have.
That's a yearly thing, right? They join by the
They're
year.
about joined by the year, yeah.
Right. Cool. Well, I cannot tell you how happy I've been to meet you, Vince.
And then at the front, this is Liberty Street, the front of the building out here. Just watch the step up. You get a picture of Franklin. We just had light up night last Saturday.
That's the brewery right across from
The brewery, yeah.
So that's what I was telling Sherry, we have a hometown that goes back too. But in the 60s, when that redevelopment, they started tearing a lot of those buildings down that was not necessary. So now we still have a lot of nice old buildings from the 19th century. But in between, there'll be, modern brick buildings.
Actually, 13th Street's the next street, cross street, a block over City Hall. And they did that to that. Looks like that 1970s all glass panels and
I don't like that. And, back then, most people thought it was.
yeah, the courthouse would be down that direction. It's kind of hard to see from
Yeah,
around the building.
I was looking at it close today, I swear. I'm going to start researching a little bit. We're on our 3rd courthouse. We had 2 of them back front replica, but I'm going to compare them when I get home. I've seen it before, I just never took a picture of it before to compare. Yeah, I've been up here for the Apple event several times.
Oh, okay.
They come to the museum, of course, and then, me and one of the old timers, when we used to come to the Coon and Fox, we'd come into the YMCA every Saturday morning to take a shower.
Oh, okay.
Wood shop, that's very appealing.
Oh, let me see. There we go.
Holy moly, dude! Let's start making mandolins. Yeah, we can make some mandolins and guitars in here anyway.
I knew it was easier finding the light switch coming through the kitchen and out versus walking around like you are there.
So this is where all the restoration or work that needs to be done on these?
This is more storage area right now.
I would say if these machineries came at some point with the building and DeBence didn't put them in, there could have been just about anything happening up here over the years in one of the businesses. Looked like it was pretty extensively used at one time, or at least broadly, because there's so many different pieces of equipment. We could definitely build some mandolins though, dude. DeBence mandolins for sale. Oh, there's something that's interesting too. When I seen it, late 60s, early 70s, somewhere at that point, and it was, I remember it being
Up on top
there.
of the hill.
And then, of course, I've been through town 100 times, so I was once here, but I don't have no idea of what date that was or what I've been trying to think.
That would have
But
been
every time I
94.
pass by it, I say to myself, I need to get back in there again. I need to get back in there. So it worked out perfect today, since Janet was so interested in coming.
Yeah, that's the picture of Jake and Elizabeth.
Yeah, I recognized him. He was a character that day, man. I remember. He was dancing around these machines and making them play.
It's hard now to make your, or keep your legs from moving.
Yeah, it is, yeah. Every
Definitely.
time he started, I started dancing. Yeah.
I'm told though he'll play the machines if he likes you. If you didn't like him, he'd maybe play one machine and move on.
Well, he probably liked us because I'm sure we probably handed him a $10 bill when we walked in the door or something. So back then, that probably went a long way. My mom and dad, I mean, they were not shy about supporting music. So we've always been a musical family. Vince,
Well,
pleasure
thanks a lot
meeting
for
you.
stopping.
I'm hoping our paths will pass again soon.
One more time, give me the hours
Either
and
for-
stuff.
Oh, it's on the brochure. November 1st to March 31st. It's open by appointment only. There's a phone number to call, 814-432-8350. From April 1st to October 1st, we're open every day except Mondays.
Perfect.
So
Come in and say hi to Vince and
come in,
he'll
that's right.
dance with him, right?
Yeah,
Okay, so if I, which one's the Italian restaurant?
Leonardo's.
All right, that's what
See,
we're.
there's your exhaust fan. Did you see him making the
Oh,
pizza
yeah.
and everything there?
That's an old.
This is such a quaint downtown. This is Franklin, and
Bye.
We'll
Thank
see
you,
ya.
Vince.
Thanks for coming.
absolutely. Look, one more look at the outside of it. This is Antique Music World, and you just got to see it. Now we're gonna eat at Leonardo's Restaurant Pizzeria in honor of me, the WAP.